thing with Empire, um,
My bad.
I think what's good about it, I think it's telling a lot of stories. And then one thing that's hard to kind of gauge is as the ratings have picked up, did they start out with the ALS with Lucius or Terrence Howard's character with him having ALS? Sometimes these shows they don't know how long they're gonna get around, so different parts of the story comes out. We don't know what happens in editing, so he just can't immediately go to the level of or the stage of ALS that Stephen Hawking has and some of the other people that some of the NFL guys we know about. So real quickly, I just think it's interesting. They're kind of teasing us about the relationship of Cookie and Lucius. Lucius proposed to his new wife, who can't fill Cookie's shoes. Things are happening for Jamal. Um, Vernon Malik Yoba's having a few more lines, and now it looks like Malik Yoba and Vernon and Andre are they have a plan to take over power. So it's a lot of different arcs to follow, and I just feel like that's what some people that were critics or criticizing the show, by comparing it to Power. I just think it's a lot of stories out there that they're covering, and I think the show has really found its legs. And I'm tuning in every week. I think it's hard to judge it on the quality of the music. It's a television show. How much time do we expect them to put on here to make quality music? I mean, you get a drip drop, but that's kind of necessary to tell the whole story. So I don't know. I think now the one thing I will get off the topic of the show is solely for this week. I told you I saw the Smollett kid who plays Jamal, who's the gay son, who seems to be the more talented son. He was on Sway's show, man. And if you saw this week's episode, Sway was interviewing Jamal as his song has picked up steam, and Sway got into what was his relationship as his song is becoming more popular. What is his what's his relationship? What is the status of his personal relationships? And the show kind of ended like that. Well, now I hear Smollett on Sway in the morning, and their entertainment person, I think it's Tracy G. She kind of popped around and danced around and got to the subject of what Smollett's sexuality is in real life.
Hmm.
And Smollett handled it like a pro, and he just said he wasn't going to disclose that he didn't feel like it was need for him to. He said he doesn't discuss his personal stuff, his personal life, and so
Hmm.
that kind of sheds some whole new light on where we're going with Empire.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. So Smollett is gay. Is that appropriate to say? He's gay.
He's playing gay on the show.
He's playing gay on the show.
He's not divulging that situation on his real life on himself.
Okay, okay. The thing about him is now he's the one who has a single out right now, right?
Right.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. All right, so gotcha. The thing about the show though, it has a lot of different storylines and a lot of different things going on, and the little bit that I caught of the show, or I checked out on about the show is Cookie, and I was noticing that Taraji looks like she was getting disrespected a lot, and they were kind of being a little bit negative towards her, and I guess that kind of bothers me because I know it's entertainment, but I just don't like to see African American women treated like that on the small screen, big screen, or no screen. But at any rate, Cookie or Taraji has flipped it on me a little bit.
Right.
She has flipped it on me so on a whole other level that she like, look, Jay, don't feel sorry for me because I have a lot more in store for you.
Cookie is rolling.
She's rolling, rolling, rolling. So yeah, Cookie is doing her thing. The show, I'm gonna really go back. I got them DVR'd. I have them saved. I'm gonna check them all out, and I think that it's a show that's here to stay. Evidently, it got picked up for the second season. And you mentioned it. You kind of alluded to it. They have some good writers on the show.
Right.
They have some good writers, man, and the whole little cast is doing their thing, and I'm just happy for them. I'm glad, and I'm excited for Empire. I'm excited for Blackish, and I can't wait for Power to start.
Right.
I'm just happy to see, African Americans on the screen. Period, man. It's a beautiful thing.
And that's how Jussie Smollett, Jamal. That's while he was on the Sway in the Morning Show. That's kind of what he just reiterated all that with the comparisons to Power. He was like, just enjoy that you can finally turn on TV, and where there once was, a lack of a presence in prime time, now you have, choices.
Yes, sir.
It's solid to me. This week they introduced Derek Luke, who played Antoine Fisher.
He's a reoccurring role or just a guest appearance?
It looks like he's there to stay.
There we go.
He came on as a security guard, and it's kind of some overtures of a possible relationship between Cookie, since she is quote unquote single and walking around looking hot.
Derek Luke said he wants some of that loot.
Right. So
I'll be a security guard.
Exactly. So it was good to see him back to work. Like I said, I'm all in. They have some, and actually Jamal's second song. Yeah, it's a legit.
Regis is a believer.
Hey, I'm buying stock.
And let me. I'd say this. I guarantee you, if Miss Christie get on it, it's a wrap. Then it's gonna be. I don't have to watch the show, right? Because one thing about Wood, he gives you the most vivid and detail oriented descriptions on how a show is. I don't even have to watch it, so I'm waiting for him to go fully convicted and all the way in. I'm on point.
I believe I got Jay through season of Power One without even doing a marathon or binge watching. I think I brought him up to speed on that.
And that's real talk.
So we'll keep an eye on that. Lastly, man, just a couple more entertainment things. We won't hit on being married, Jay. It was a speaking of homosexuality in the African American community was a big theme this week on the TV show. But their character Marcus had his family over and Mary Jane has been posing as his girlfriend, but his mother just came out and was like, "Look, y'all need to end this charade. You're gay, and I know it. You came out of me." And then Pops tried to front like his issue was that his own son never came to him as a man and told him he was gay, but the son said you're a homophobe and you really didn't want to hear that. So we don't have to beat a dead horse.
How's Mary Jane looking though?
She was killing. She killed a pair of jeans she had on, but look, I don't even want to harp on it. But this is just the silly stuff I think of. But in the first episode, the Stephen Bishop, I believe is his name, David. Once they got to getting intimate, he reached his hand up underneath her robe and got in her most private of places. And I'm just like, if I'm Dwayne Wade, that's an interesting show to act because she's very active and to see a woman walking around in panties and whatnot, I mean, it's she doing her thing on it.
Man, Mary Jane and Cookie, they hot. I don't care. I mean, and it's all good. I'm glad to see, them on the screen doing their thing, and they actually have talent, and they look good. It's better than watching Nene Leakes and Portia and them. So, hey, I'm all for it, man.
Lastly, man, I'm just a couple more minutes here. Like I said, again, I'm going with this a little longer. I know it's getting away from sports, but this might be the tape that actually makes it up on the YouTube. So I just wanted to have it's more for study and improvement purposes for the fifth quarter show team. So lastly, man, I saw Drake went the Beyonce route, maybe even a J Cole route, and just dumped a full length project out there on iTunes within the last 48 hours.
Yeah, I heard about that. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is he on pace or sold 400,000 units?
Did you say 400?
Yeah, 400,000.
I haven't heard any numbers.
Okay.
And actually, I was just looking at on my iPod Touch and not on the, at the iTunes store on computers. So I didn't even see what the top 10 list is. I would imagine it's doing very well. I checked out some some snippets last night. Um, I can't really give an opinion on it. I heard it was doing really well, and I just heard the new strategy. It seems like this is becoming very popular to drop these albums like that. And I did hear the final song, or one of the songs, is actually Drake taking a shot at former label mate Tyga, and I think the song. I just read the lyrics of it from an article I was reading, and the wordplay was there, the double entendres, and Drake's flow and all that. But I'm just like, other than having this previous relationship, why are you going at Tyga?
Right, man. That's it. That's like soft. Them baby gloves, them dudes, dude. They ain't real rap, man. But I will say this. They say that Drake, and I have to check it out. They say that lyrically, this may be his best project ever.
Like I said, reading the lyrics, the couple verses that I did, yeah, he's holding his own. It's I know you got a young one running around the house, and
Yep.
he might have heard it, so I didn't know. We didn't already talked about. We haven't shared it fully with any listeners yet, but we don't get a chance to buy any, and we don't support any and everything that comes out. I'm gonna wait and see if there's some hits on here, and if it is, I'll check it out. If not, I'll keep it moving. Any last thoughts on the Drake project?
Not at all. I know you're gonna hit on another something that dropped, but I'm gonna wait.
Well, you can get that in there.
You do your thing, man.
My last comment for the show and close out the entertainment portion is maybe it's maybe tied into Valentine's Day, and one of my favorite guys, man, Tuesday. The album that I've been waiting for is A Place Called Loveland 2. Is dropping by Raheem DeVaughn, and you can pre-order it the last few weeks, which I haven't. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna get a physical copy or do the download thing, but I think that's gonna be my album to ride with for the next 4 weeks. The last several weeks, I've been checking out Jazmine Sullivan's reality show, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just downloaded Jazmine's project. So that's why, like I said, I like to, me, I read them covers. So I think it's reality show, but yeah, man, I'm very excited that it's a new R&B project. I have heard the snippets of A Place Called Loveland 2, and I just think me and my wife are big fans, and like I said, that's what we're going to see with Lettucey in the first week of April, I believe. So that's it for my entertainment stuff, man.
K Dot, man. I know you sent me something about K Dot.
Oh.
So I'm hearing that it shut down the internet or something. What's your feel on that K Dot?
Did you get a chance to check it out at all?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the abridged version. No, man, I think that I've been slow to get on the K Dot bandwagon, and being that he's a West Coaster, this is just being honest. It's been hard for me to give him the title of being the big voice, the top voice that's out there right now. But this song right here, The Blacker the Berry, it's the perfect marriage of a great beat and some lyrics, and real lyrics. So it's a major move for the game, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, that's what I've been hearing. That I'm hearing Kendrick is about to drop. I'm hearing he gonna do that, drop out of the blue type deal too.
Now you mentioned to me
Yep.
instrumentation and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's somebody else that came out recently, and it took a while for the album to come. Maybe I think it was Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at him like I came out a while ago, and actually speaking of the Grammys, it came out in time to not only just be considered for a Grammy, he actually won him it was a gramophone, a little trophy or whatever.
Okay.
I'm trying to be too detailed. I think he got two for I. So yeah, I just was like, it is. I mean, I think nowadays you can't. And one thing, rambling. One thing that's frustrating me is how they release these albums digitally. Normally, if you buy a digital album, if you buy a single when the album comes out, you get a little. It's a little discount or something, or some money has been spent towards the whole thing. So you gotta watch your purchases because you'll mess around and pay for a song twice in theory.
Yeah, man. I don't know about I usually get I'm old school, man. I like to go on to the record store and buy my album, man, and just roll like that. I don't really like to buy them over the internet, iTunes or not, or Amazon because for one, I got an old school radio. I don't have, especially in my truck. I don't have a nice where you can plug it in and play your music off your iPod. So I gotta go get my music at at Target or the record store over in the Oregon district. If you from this area, you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, man, it's been a good week, man. I think we had a great show today, and I think we talked about a lot of different things. I think we're steadily improving and upping up our game when it comes with our stats and our facts. So that's a good thing.
Definitely. We don't have anything else to add. Enjoy this, this Valentine's Day weekend. Enjoy the All Star at the NBA All Star activities if that's your thing. Please do holler at us on the internet at the Fifth Quarter Show. That's capital THE5 TH capital QTR capital S show. That's the best place to find us. I might throw up an IG account later on tonight. I'll probably get this link ready on YouTube. It may not include our NBA talk, but I agree with you, Jay. We're finding our legs, and I'm having a good time. Once we can get some of this technical stuff figured out, we can actually get on to working on the quality of the show. We still want to work in callers. Actually, somebody's really dedicated because I just got a call on the Skype number like 10 minutes ago. So we thank you. We thank everybody for all the support. You can find me on Twitter. I would just prefer you go to the Fifth Quarter Show. Find us on there first, and then you can see me as one of the followers. But I'm at E_pluribus_Wood. We will look into some other forms of social media, but we can only do so much. It's just two of us. So we appreciate and thank you for rocking with us.
Out.